Hello, another episode of Unexpected Fieldwork. Except tonight we don't
Fieldwork.
have our druid Cinnetier because Kate had adulting to do
Ah,
because adulting.
Yes, the
Um,
adultifying.
yeah,
the bane of adults
it's
when you have
bullshit.
to adult.
Um, but yeah, it's gonna be fun tonight. People may or may not die. We'll see what happens. Um, so you guys,
Dustin's gonna try to kill one of us.
Apparently.
Probably gonna be me.
I mean, if I tried, one of you would die. I
Yeah.
I am the dungeon master. The gods are NPCs to me. Okay?
Did you make
he,
that
he
shirt
can be
yet?
No,
he can be
not
as
yet.
spiteful as he wants
But
to be.
I just might.
You,
Um
you need to because you would win all the merchant games.
I
Yeah.
probably could sell that quite well. But
Okay.
so let me pull up the map here. You guys aren't too terribly far from Eurosa. About here. And Sin's plan for where to take you was going to be this set of woods here, and you're going to camp there, and then the next day, hopefully, make it to Schottengrad itself. She's very well of all the woods around here, hence why you hired her, because this is actually where she was born. Well, where she was raised.
Or she was raised.
Um, but um, I want. Let's get some weather here. Josh, give me a D6.
6.
CX. Do, 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 do. So,
Sorry about that.
fine.
I needed my notebook.
There is. It's heavy rainfall today.
Aw.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. Oddly enough, yes, it is very, very
Yeah,
wet out.
oddly enough, it actually just rained here not too recently. Um,
Yep.
but during the rainstorm, I want whoever would be just kind of keeping an eye out to make a perception check.
I guess I'll be keeping an eye out since I'm not allowed to touch things, but I'll be looking. So I shall roll. Ooh, that is a natural one.
It's cold. It's wet. You got your hands in
Hey,
giant mitts
For the +2.
and just looking down.
I'm just looking down at the ground. It's like I'm not seeing shit.
The storm picks up kind of crazy. Who would be at the front? Sin is on the wagon with Varys at this time.
I'm trying to avoid as much dirt as possible.
I would think that I would be at the front, but not like leading the way so much as I am just walking next to the horses
Walking
as we
next to the
go.
horses, okay.
Like we're all fairly clustered together.
Because I am the wind block. And I'm the one that's.
You're trudging ahead. All right.
There.
I want a dexterity saving throw, Abu.
Oh no, that was fast. It was rather quick.
17.
So, a bolt of lightning crashes down and hits a tree, which bursts and falls down right in front of you guys. Abu, you just barely get out of the way. DC was 17.
Nice.
It lands right in front of you, nearly gets one of your toes, and you freak the fuck out for like 0.2 seconds, and then you're okay. But the rain coming down in sheets, you guys can't really see a damn thing. The fact that you got out of the way of that tree was pure luck. Literally. At this point, Sin kind of points off the path into the woods themselves. She tries to say something, but you can't quite hear her through the roar of the wind. Oh, good.
So, real quick, I'm still stuck in the charactermancer.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Check something.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Weird.
Why?
Don't know.
That's weird. Let me see if I can.
pause.
Time.
I get an extra attack now.
Yay, extra attacks.
Well, shit. Discard next. Okay. Let me just do a thing here.
We need alcohol.
I don't. So we're just gonna do that. Yep, that's what we did. Okay. So remember, your psionic energy dice is now a D8.
Mm-hmm.
I changed this. There you go. Are you good now?
Let's see how. I'm clear. It's thinking. Character sheet. Yes, now I'm better. Hit points 52. Nice.
Alright. So, the storm itself is getting terrible, and like I said, Sin points off to the side and tries to say something, but you can't quite hear what she's saying over the roar of the wind. She leans over to Varys, and it looks like she says something to him, and he turns the horses towards the trees and starts heading that way. You find
Sounds good.
yourselves within about 5 minutes of going off the trail into what seemed like maybe a bigger deer trail. You come up on a mound, a large hill basically, and Sin hops off and leads you guys around the side of it, and there actually is a like a dugout underneath there, and she goes in.
A rock shelter.
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go get my charger.
I can hear, but only barely.
So she gets in there.
Mhm.
Varys unhooks the horse and gets it inside as well. It's very roomy in here, actually. It's very bare bones inside.
Mm-hmm.
You do see that there is a fire pit. It looks like it hasn't been used in a while. But it's a very serviceable shelter.
Dry firewood, as in like this is
There
a
is.
if you use it, restock it.
Yep, that
Kind of
kind
jam.
of.
All right, cool.
It's a real oh shit shelter. Not really.
I take a pile of some dry firewood and I stack it in the fire ring to make fire.
Sin walks up, snaps her fingers, and a small spark of
Do that
fire
fire thing.
lights up.
Do that fire thing. Fire woman.
Um,
Thing.
she walks over to what seems to be a solid wall. She reaches directly through it and pulls out a
Oh.
sack.
Oh.
Inside is some dry meats, and other ration type foods.
Well, that's nice.
Well, that's nice.
You don't live out in
Yes.
the woods as long as I have without knowing and being prepared for a few things.
I
This
nod my
You
agreement.
make her sound so delicate. Sin's not very delicate. You don't just prepare in the woods.
You don't live out in the woods as long as I have without being prepared.
Done,
Honestly, that is a little better.
Little lady.
Well,
Uh,
hello, little lady.
Oh, hello, little lady. How you doing today?
I could have gone
Trying to do
really
a little
rude
John
and just
Wayne.
given her this voice, and you guys would have been confused as fuck.
It's because you know what? You never let us really know what's going on.
Oh crap, I
Yeah, the
forgot there was
confusion
a
is being
helium
confusing.
deposit in here. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Anyway, moving on.
So, still sound the same if helium is all up higher.
After a little bit of time, you guys get dried off. It gets very warm in here. Not like uncomfortably, but it quickly gets comfortable in here. She actually explains that she was out on a another guide job for a noble. When
Of course, it's
her
posh.
and one of the other people that were on the job had to quickly create this place. The wizard that she was with did a few things to the place. Specifically creating the false wall where they can stash food and other accoutrements. As well as putting a spell on the place that as long as the fire is lit, the interior of this place is comfortable.
That's thoughtful.
She just smiles as she's talking about it and says, actually, you guys met him in a way. Well, you remember those guys in Eurosa that came up and the big guy was talking to us? Yeah, well, if you saw sitting over at his table a guy in the dark clothing, yeah, that's him.
Let's stalk everybody in the bar.
I was actually on the job with that group. And in fact, I can. Oop, we lost Nat. Wah, wah. She said her thing was dying. She didn't get
Yeah.
it plugged in all the way, apparently. But
So is this one of those moments where she reveals that she actually broke that contract for better contract?
No.
Is this the kind of shenanigans we're gonna have? Okay.
No. If you ask her about that adventure, actually, Nat has returned.
Back to his return.
She does
My back,
confirm
can you
that
guys
the
hear me?
dragon story was true.
Hmm.
Can you guys hear me? Am I
Yep.
back?
Yes.
Yep, you're back.
Okay.
From outer space.
Your thing died, didn't it?
Yeah, I'll share my screen again. Yeah, there was a big old boom, some lightning struck, electricity went out for like a split
Oh
second,
boy.
and therefore Wi-Fi.
Fun. You called it.
Yeah. I did say it might happen once, possibly twice.
Yeah.
It's very
Okay.
fitting for the story right now.
It is. It's rather fitting. Can do. Okay.
She,
So catch me up. What just happened?
he was just asking about the story with the dragon.
Which story with the
she
dragon?
she does confirm that it was true. They did fight a dragon.
Oh.
The scar that the guy had was from the dragon.
Interesting.
Although
Oh, from those guys that wanted to do stuff before,
that wanted
like ask
was
for help
asking if
or
you were
ask
hiring.
if we wanted to help.
Yep.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, I'm caught up.
Yeah. So, though the story is true, the dragon wasn't exactly the largest dragon. Though
The baby.
it was quite dangerous.
I laugh.
She tells about how they did lose one of their people to the dragon, and the big guy took the hit, and as soon as he did, he dug his axe into the chest of the dragon, which then flew away, and there was blood just pouring everywhere. It was specifically a blue dragon. But since then, I haven't worked with them. But
What else you got
Wise
stashed
choice.
back there? What else you got stashed in the back room?
I'm going to kick some dirt at Andy with a glare of don't do that. Don't bogart other people's shit.
I'm just
Rock
curious how
candy.
it works.
she she does go and pull out kind of like a pot or a jar almost. Who's thirsty for what?
Ooh,
Do
I
we
would
have
like
a
some
barrel of
ale.
awesome?
I would like some ale.
She looks into
Why?
the jar. She says, "Ale." She comes up, and it is full of ale.
Okay, we're taking this with us, right?
Nope.
Ah, come on.
It's got to stay here for emergency situations.
Glare.
Well, everyone, drink up.
I glare with the. Stop taking stuff.
I'm not taking stuff. I'm saying this would be handy for you specifically, but
It's not an infinite amount, but it's quite a bit.
gotcha.
Staying.
Well,
Enough to feel quite good by the time.
can I inspect the spell that they used to make the wall look like a wall, but is not?
Go ahead and
I want to
make
learn. I want to
a-
learn from it.
Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
Okay.
how much?
Right. Plus
So
7.
yeah,
That
4
puts me
gallons.
at 20.
20.
Yeah, that's not naturally, but yeah.
You've heard of this spell,
Okay.
hallucinatory terrain.
Okay. Can I
But
replicate it in any way?
you do know that there are limitations to that spell. It usually only lasts a certain amount of time, so you're not entirely sure what he did or
Why it's permanent.
why it's
Yeah.
permanent. And asking
That's what I
Sin,
was
she's
thinking.
not sure either.
So I'm just gonna keep it. I want to keep inspecting it.
Yeah.
Get a good look at it. See if there's anything that's making it be what it is.
You guys have 4 gallons of ale to drink.
I also drink while I'm doing it.
So, what is everybody else drinking?
So 1 gallon for everybody to share, and 3 gallons for a boot. Got it.
That sounds about right.
Bannon, are you drinking?
Oh, we both
With my trunk in it.
I'm gonna say, we both monitor Bannon very closely as far as drinking goes. Like, I mean, Abu and I are like sharing looks at each other and be like, "How many is that? 2? Okay, 2. 2 drinks."
Learn my lesson. I am
How much of a lightweight? Can't be that much of a lightweight.
He's a rather lightweight. We've proven it time and time again that Andy can outdrink Abu, or Andy can outdrink Bannon. So.
Your time.
But a few hours go by, and eventually the storm blows through. She takes you outside, and she says, "Well, I would suggest we finish out the day and get as far as we can.
Agree.
Few more hours through the woods here, and we'll reach a spot that I know is safe to camp."
Have at it. Let's head that way.
Alright. You guys pack up what you can.
I
She-
would also like to inspect the
Aw.
barrel.
I would like to visually inspect Andy to make sure she is not taking anything extra out of the cave.
I want to inspect the barrel before we go because I
Go-
want to see if I can replicate it.
So go ahead
Banner's got a
and
point.
make an Arcana check, and then Bannon, go ahead and make a Perception check.
An Arcana. 7 plus 15, so 22. Yeah,
22.
22. I want to be able to replicate this thing. It seemed like a good idea.
So
Add
perception.
it to my.
It would take some time,
concept.
but you might be able to.
Yeah, but I could do it. Okay. I shall add it to the list of things that I could possibly make at some point.
And what'd you say, Bannon?
Perception was a 21.
21. Oh, she's reaching for that jug. For that jug. She's reaching.
In
I'm
her
staring
mind,
at it.
Mistress Andy, do not touch the stuff.
Observation only.
You observe with your eyes, not your hands.
I look at Ben and go, lessons grannies teach all over the place.
While you guys are still getting like the horse
Candy out.
hooked back up and everything, Sin does go up to a pretty good sized tree that was hit by lightning. She asks Abu, "If I dry this up, would you mind cutting it down and putting some wood in the dugout there?"
Okay, gotta do that.
She walks over and she uses crate or destroy water and dries it out.
Awesome. I walk over and hit it a bunch of times with an axe. Which is the regular size of everybody else's axes, you know.
I would like to
do I need
collect
to
some of the
roll
charcoal
to,
from it.
You can.
Okay, I'm collecting some of the charcoal from it because that's a natural poison deterrent in case any of us ever get sick.
Science.
I'm literally doing my job.
Yay, nerds. um, so, in no time at all, by the time Varys is ready with the wagon, you've got plenty of the wood replaced.
Then
Sin
stacked up.
also will use Destroy Water to dry out the wagon. Or no, she'll just use Shape Water and just dry it out that way. Yeah. And before too long, you guys are back moving on.
On the road again.
Your popsicle thing there matches your shirt, and it's funny.
With rock candy.
Of course you have rock candy. Of course you have rock candy.
Has rock candy.
Hey, can someone look up the definition of cliche and just describe the picture of Nat that you see?
And yeah. The cliches
My-
are cliches are like, that's cliche.
Yeah, pretty much. Holy shit. You guys walk for another few hours. As it starts to get dark, you can see that Andy is a little, getting a little uncomfortable because you're not near the area where she wanted to be.
Wait, Andy is or Sin is?
Or Andy, Sin, sorry.
Okay.
Um,
It's like,
He's got the whole world in his mind.
exactly. A lot of things to
We need
keep
a
straight
bard.
up here.
we need a bard.
But
That dies, the bard appears.
Well, pull out a small metal harp and ding 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 ding.
On the
Go
way,
along.
whoever again would be keeping an eye out, go ahead and make a perception check.
But I do.
21 again.
I was gonna say, yeah, Bannon, you
Cool.
As you're going, Bannon, you're just
I
kind
only
of
have a -1 on my performance, okay?
you're sitting on the back of the cart at this time, just kind of flipping through a book, reading up, and out of the corner of your eye, you see a small, black cat. Though it's interesting. It almost seems like it's deteriorating. Like
So help me
breaking
God,
apart,
this is based
breaking
off that
apart like
stupid
Thanos
TikTok.
snap, but then it's pulling back together, and then
We
breaking
ignore
apart.
it. Guys, you have to ignore it.
It's go ahead and make an insight check.
I
Okay.
just saw the TikTok on
Ban.
this today. I know what's happening. I
That's-
know exactly what this is, and we're not doing it.
That's a 16 on the insight.
16. It seems to be
someone's familiar.
fighting to hold itself together.
It's a familiar that's not dying, but his master's dying. And it's gonna lead us to the master, and there's gonna be some like big reveal, something or another, and then there's
Maybe.
gonna be a monster. So we
Maybe.
shouldn't do it because even though we're trying to save the cat, it belongs to someone else, and he's only alive long enough for us to meet said person. I recommend we just walk along.
See,
Try to
what
step on the
that
cat.
there, what you're doing right there, that's called
Abu steps on the cat.
knowledge.
Abu steps
No.
on the cat. He's like, put it out of his misery. Crunch.
What you're doing is called player knowledge, not character knowledge. Andy knows nothing about that.
Andy doesn't have sympathy for a dead, like dying cat. Like her sympathy is, please put it out of its misery.
Well,
Next to Bannon, and I'm looking at this semi-disintegrated, not disintegrated cat, and I point at it and I go, "What was this?"
knowledge would it be to know that that's a familiar that's trying to get us?
With that insight check, you would know.
You would know.
It's a familiar. You're
I
not
don't
sure
need
what
to
it's
roll it,
doing
do
out
I?
here.
It's a familiar.
That means a witch is
Which-
nearby. Let's leave.
Wizards have familiars, and at its appearance, its master is weak.
Sounds like their own problem.
It stops and looks at you.
Me?
Bannon.
And I am a cleric that has healing powers.
It's gonna backstab us.
Roll
We
it.
don't know that.
You know what? This whole trip, anytime we leave the path for any reason, shit's gonna go down. So this is the time when Andy is going to say, "I'm staying put." I didn't hear any of that.
Every third syllable.
Yeah, every third syllable. What are you saying?
Alright.
Try again.
Better.
Say again.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't have audio problems.
Right. Hey, our last like 2 or 3
wants to leave the trail, and he suddenly wants to leave the trail. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now we can hear you.
And of course, I can't hear you guys.
Of course
Oh
not.
shit.
Fuckery.
Can you hear us now?
But he wants to leave the trail, and yet somebody talk.
Talk.
Hey. Put your headphones back in. It's okay.
This thing
I
in
just-
all ways.
You can go to the voice and video settings. Put the sound to
He
come
can't hear
out of
you.
your headphones, but you can like the output for your headphones, and then input for whatever is working.
Can you hear us now?
All right, is that better?
Can
Yeah,
yeah,
perfect.
it sounds great.
Why the fuck does this never stay what it needs to be? Okay,
I don't know.
so
Because it's Discord.
Yeah.
rewinding back. The dwarf never wants to leave the trail.
Mhm.
And the dwarf wants to still play bullshit. And it's a totally familiar, which means it's a dotted wizard. With lots of stuff moved enough for already to steal. Yet some's killing a wizard. The dwarf goes into it, and the friend doesn't. Oh, she's sitting on that fur else. Puts on, and where she can be going.
The cat turns and looks at Abu as he's talking. The eyes go white on the cat.
Don't you glare at me with them little milky eyes.
You quit right now.
The good thing is, I am not a good person.
Yeah, we noticed.
We're disagreeing on that.
My alignment is
You
lawful.
feel free to wander off on your own, Bannon. We are not saving your ass.
My alignment is lawful neutral. My job is to protect Andy.
Andy's staying with the cart.
The cat fades away.
Aw, cat's gone. Okay, let's keep going.
I just grumble and start walking in front of the caravan again.
Varys
We just pissed Dustin
follows
off.
him.
I'm like, it's a problem if when you don't know to do shit, it's a warning against an action.
I mean,
I'm
if you
sure
guys
there's
want to
kinda
lose out
cool
on free
stuff
magical
to do,
items,
but-
okay. So you continue on down the road.
I'm okay. I got yelled at
I'm
enough.
just doing what my character would do, okay?
Yeah.
My
You're-
character has
you're
been
right.
yelled at a bunch in the last few days. She doesn't want to get yelled at anymore. She's just like, okay, I'll stop touching shit. She's having a little bit of an existential crisis at the moment.
And all by ourselves because of you.
You get to an area that's kind of like a clearing where it looks would be comfortable enough to set up camp. It's not exactly the place that Sin wanted to get to, but it's comfortable enough.
That is sin with this.
What was that?
That is thin with the fact that we're not at the exact spot she wants to go.
Not like upset, just the place she wanted to get, she knows is safe. Here should be safe.
But we skipped the cat. We should have time to get to the safe place.
Not unless we lost time arguing.
Nope. Well,
Well, you giggle with that hollow, soulless laugh, man.
I can't help it. Before too long,
I see what you've done there.
before long, you do get the camp set up. And do you? Okay. Who would like to give me or who would like to take first watch?
Bannon's
Well.
allowed to take first watch because otherwise he'll sleep through everything.
It was one time.
And then you got drunk 2 times.
Natural 20.
Bravo!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, let me move a few things here. So, boo. Marvel and Andy. Bannon.
It's really throwing me off that there's black
I
grid
know.
and white grid.
I know.
Oh
It's
yeah,
annoying
that
for
is
me
kind of
too.
weird.
Sin. About 20-30 minutes into your watch, you hear quite a few calls from wolves, and she walks up to you and says, "Don't freak out, but I'm gonna leave for a little bit." I won't be too long.
Sleeping.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
You're asleep.
Uh,
She says this to Bannon, and she leaves into the woods.
Into the woods.
Into the woods.
I've been thinking that the whole damn time.
It is later in the night when you hear to the south of you rustling noises walking through the woods.
I don't like the fact that Existential Dread is now playing.
Is that what it is?
That's one of the
I
sounds.
can't hear any of the music.
That's playing through the jukebox on Roll20.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, it's not playing for me.
it's okay.
maybe if I turn it.
But you hear some things from the south. They seem, whatever it is, the sound is coming towards you.
Who's on watch? Again, Bannon
Bannon,
still?
yeah.
Okay, my first move would be to wake up Abu. Because it's always good to get the tank up first. Because he's going to wake up angry.
Hey, Abu, wake up! What? Tongue punch.
Tongue punch. Tongue punch.
When I wish, the one time I wish I was a wizard so I could cast Mage Hand and just like poke.
Don't poke the elephant.
Wait, can he hear? Can I speak to him when he's asleep to wake him up?
Potentially.
With telepathy?
Potentially. I can do it too, technically.
Yeah, do it. What do you say to him?
Something coming.
I would have told him that you just spilled
Abu,
another cask, and he would
Go
have
ahead
like
and
flown
make an
up.
insight check.
Look, the psychics are having a moment, okay?
I have whisper.
13.
So you are able to discern that Bannon's voice in your dream is definitely not part of the dream. And you do wake up.
I am not wearing that thoroughly pink dress, so I am not part of your dream. I hope.
So I sit up, and I
The tent comes with you.
No. The tent comes with me. Yes. To which I'm displeased by, and I shake the tent off back to laying flat. And I yell at Bannon because I'm grumpy and I'm awake and I don't want to be.
Again, I'm not saying any of this out loud because noises at night.
Mm-hmm.
There's something coming from the south. It approaches. Also Sin left. Unrelated.
Unrelated.
What you say? So I'm going to get up because I hear that Sin left unrelated with that. You can't just say that and not explain.
Hold on. I am horribly, horribly awkward in social situations.
We got the two socially awkward people trying to figure out what to say to each other. I love it.
You guys need to wake my ass up.
I forgot. I am more charismatic than Moo.
Yeah, you are more
I'm not nearly
charismatic
as
than Abu.
charismatic as Morgan, but I am more charismatic than Abu. So as I'm sending the same thing to Andy.
Mistress Sandy, you need to wake up.
Go ahead and make an insight check as well.
Angry.
That would be a 5 plus. What's my insight?
Good thing is you're smart.
2. So that's a 7. I'm out.
In your
At
your
the
wonderful
dwarf.
dream, where you are in a rock quarry surrounded by thousands of different kinds of rocks, and you're just inspecting every one of them. For some reason, Bannon taps on your side, and you turn and look at him, and his mouth is moving, but he's not talking. You're just like, just
Go away.
and you go
Go
back
away,
to
I'm
looking.
She picks up each rock and says, "Are you my mummy?"
Are you my mummy?
Here's my mommy. You're a snort.
Only a few
I'm still
moments
asleep.
later, you wake up to slapping light slaps. You eventually wake up, and Marbles is just
He's bopping me.
bopping you. And when you wake up, he points out.
I like literally grab him, shove him in my pocket, and crawl out. I'm just like, no.
Andy's got
Crawl
total
out.
bedhead. Half of her hair
Yeah,
is
just like
standing up.
flopped. Like I'm like wiping drool from my face, just looking. Like it's,
Um,
what is it?
within a few moments,
I'm gonna say something.
you hear something interesting.
Is it though? It's a bummer. I can't hear any of the music.
You hear teeth gnashing. However, it's an interesting sounding teeth, almost metallic.
Clinking.
Metallic
Interesting.
teeth
Clinking.
gnashing.
A rock's falling.
Isn't that a Megadeth song? No, that's Slayer. Metallic teeth, never.
I
I'm gonna
mean-
throw a whisper to both of them really quick and be like, "Do you guys want me to throw up light everywhere, like around, to see if there's anything around?"
You can both do that.
And say, I have a cantrip to do that, so
Same.
So
Yeah.
we
I
can
agree with
throw
that.
dancing. We can throw dancing lights literally everywhere if you wanted.
as soon as both of you light up the area,
No, we didn't agree that we would. We were just saying, should we?
Yes.
Are we okay with that?
I
Yes. Okay. I guess we are.
have a
So
giant hammer boom
all
in one
right.
hand.
As soon
lights
as
everywhere.
the area,
I hate being lawful. If I was chaotic, it'd be so much more fun.
I'm chaotic.
One
soon as
object
the
that is
area
no larger
lights
than
up.
10 feet in any dimension. A boo
What?
is 9.5 feet tall.
I'm 9.5 feet tall and
He
something
can
about a
light you up.
dimension.
He can just light you up.
You can there's a
You
spell.
could be a
light.
walking nightlight.
We would have to walk up and touch you. We can make a light, basically a giant disco ball mammoth, because it is one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. You are 9.5 feet tall. Theoretically,
they can
we could
turn
make
you
it
into a
light up.
beacon.
I'm essentially a luminescent mammoth. All right, cool.
No. I'm lawful. I'm not doing this. I'm not stupid. But if
I'm
was
not
a
doing
different character,
So we can see.
Andy,
I'm not
you're just
doing it
doing the
yet.
dancing lights.
I'm just like, yeah, just think of like a bunch of fireflies in a ring.
Four
like,
four little
around.
globules of light. Each one
Just
kind of
surround
hovering
us.
and surrounding you guys. Bannon, what are you lighting up?
let's
There's a
take a look at
box under you here.
Yeah.
There's the campfire there. That's out right now.
the campfire. Okay, the campfire's out.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on that one log that's pointing at 2:30.
This one?
No, within the fire. Within the fire pit.
Oh, gotcha. So you just kind of reach towards
Yeah.
the fire pit there and light it up. As soon as you light it up, you
Light
see
it up, light it up.
leaning against a tree this here. You see a familiar female troll figure
Oh shit!
grinning.
It's the bitch we didn't kill before.
It's the great and spooky bitch.
Yeah, it's a great and spooky bitch.
Each one of you hear in your minds, in your own native tongue, I told you that I would find you again. Where's the red-eyed one?
Right, because Sin was a bitch to her before. I forgot about that.
For all of us.
I'm just gonna look at her straight away and be like, well, first off, no one's told me Sin's not here, so be like, she's nearby. It's like, and like in my mind, whisper, I like immediately go to Bannon and be like, where's Sin?
Varys steps out of his tent, looks at you guys. What's with the light? Turns, looks at the lady. Uh-huh. And just goes back into his tent.
Nope, the fuck's out.
Nope. Not my job. Falls under the not my job department. Bannon, you hear in your mind. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah, Bannon. Where's Sin? In your mind.
She was going to leave, but not to be worried. I'm worried.
Where did she leave to?
You're always worried. That means nothing.
Yeah, but Sin's obviously not here.
She
So.
leans up off of a tree, takes a step forward. Well, I suppose
that?
we'll
That's
just
like-
have to find her later. Till then.
Who is this little dude?
Which one?
Right. Oh wait, never mind. That's yeah. So she's
Varys.
right next to Varys, and
Right next to his tent.
and he's just like nap. It's like the blanket of safety. Nope.
He may or may not be under his blanket. You don't know.
If I can't see him, I can't talk to him.
Sucking his thumb. He's under his blanket, sucking his thumb.
And she
He's polishing. He is
she
polishing
closes
his
her eyes
crossbow.
for a
It's
moment.
okay.
And then smiles. And then once again in your minds. Seems I'm not the only enemy you've made. There's someone else that wishes to say hello tonight.
One of the three. She's gonna be one of the three hags. That's what she's gonna be. She's gonna be one of the three.
And on this tree stump here lands a set of teeth. A familiar set of teeth from the hag. That you
Just the teeth!
just the teeth.
It's just the teeth! Oh god! Oh god, that's so great. I'm gonna collect those teeth.
But
Sorry, no, I didn't say that out loud. I'm just. Never
I
mind.
myself don't travel alone. And you hear large footsteps.
She's got another troll.
They have a cave troll.
Not
Mountain
quite.
troll.
But
Cave troll, whatever.
crushing down this tent here, Sin's tent, you see an undead figure.
Why is it? Oh.
Abu,
It
looks familiar. One of its eyes is missing.
Oh no!
Oh, well, that was.
A familiar green-skinned orc figure. And right
It's the
behind
direction slippery guy.
him comes up a extremely interesting looking figure. It's like a three-headed. It's like someone took multiple trolls and just kind of shoved them together. It has three heads, each of them snarling, three arms on one side, and then another arm on the left, which has extra fingers on its forearm. Along from its back comes another arm, and on its stomach, a face, a set of teeth. This thing looks gnarly as fuck.
Quail. They really fucked you up, didn't they?
How vain is this witch orc lady?
Huh?
How vain is the witch orc lady?
What do you mean?
How vain is she?
Oh, vain?
Yes.
You're not sure?
Hmm.
She seems to be a
That
very
gives me
confident
an
person.
idea. She does seem very confident. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to her. I'm gonna move up just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not how I do it. Hold on, I gotta get the right tool. So I'm gonna move up right to the side of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at her and be like, okay, I'll admit, we got off to a little rocky start. But you sent your little goblin dudes at us without means. And I'm sorry if we killed them all. Well, yeah, I'm sorry we killed them all. But it seems like you're trying to serve a purpose. Could you tell us about that? It seems like you've been doing this for a while.
Go ahead, make a persuasion check.
Huh?
That is a 19 plus persuasion. Plus 3, so that is a 22.
Let's sit around the fire, sing kumbaya.
Yeah, I just want to know what's
There
going on.
is forces at work around this world. Forces that have laid dormant for millennia. That are nearing awakening. I am just preparing.
Isn't this a rerun of the same puppet show?
Like, I hush him. Are these forces good to you, or will they be dangerous for you?
It depends on how convincing I can be.
Ah, so you're hoping to
And if
be a companion to said forces.
I can bring them the one with red eyes.
Wait, aren't my my eyes are green. I
I
was like, wait, shit.
With the red eyes. Or need eye drops.
I was gonna say I haven't smoked anything recently. My eyes aren't red. Um. Well,
I'll
as you can
ask
see,
All about the stones.
go on, talk to us. What's going on?
the red-eyed one said that she would be gone and not to worry. And none of you know when she'll be back.
Well, I admit that is a bit of a problem, isn't it, for you and for us? Well, if you would like, you could always return another time when she has returned to us.
I mean, you can always come back, you know. I love it.
Remember, my persuasion's pretty high right now. I'm gonna work with it.
Yeah. There is the matter of me needing more souls to work with.
Hmm. Well, you know, we did pass a gentleman up the road who had a familiar, and they weren't in good repair. I think that'd be a soul that would be easy to take.
You mean, and she reaches into the bag at her side. This person, and she holds up the head of a old-looking man with a long gray beard.
Well, we wouldn't know. We didn't see him in person. We just saw his familiar.
Hmm. He put up a good fight, but not
I'm
good enough.
surprised. I'm surprised. It seems like he was rather fading away when we met him.
It seems to find the need to pick a good fight with people who can't fight back.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Abu. It seems like that's rather unfair.
It matters not. It matters not where
Point to
my
the guy
souls
with
come
many
from.
arms.
Um,
I
it,
point
it
to the guy with many arms. He goes, the definition of unfair is right there. Pretty fine.
I was gonna say they've really done quite a bit on that one. I'll admit he's not looking so hot, but he's not looking so unarmed.
she
Oh, see what you did there.
makes a gesture towards the fire pit, and a shock of flame comes out, and she tosses the head in. Should we?
That wasn't very nice. It's gonna stink all night.
I was gonna say that's gonna smell.
It smells much better than burning mammoth flesh.
Well, that's just rude. I think flesh smells rather good, honestly, possibly appetizing.
I've smelled a bit too much of it myself.
Sure, alone.
She's trying to bring a boo up. Okay, well, I would like to point out that it seems like your little biter off in the corner there, she did attack us first, and I will admit that what we did to her was in self-defense. However, for you, we may have been on the wrong foot. We just simply dislike being unarmed and surprised. But it's that you introduced yourself before all of this.
Oh, that thing I have no control
Keeping
over.
him.
Oh, you have no is she not like one of your hag sisters?
What did you take?
She looks taken aback at that. She looks
I normally
fucking
assume there's
hard.
3. She was rather strong, I'll admit to that, but I believe it was her location that did her in, honestly.
Did you
See them old
call
buildings.
me a hag?
I said, is your sister a hag? I didn't call you a hag.
She insinuated.
Make another persuasion
No.
check with disadvantage.
Okay. It is still okay. So the lower one was 12 plus persuasion, which is 3. So that still puts me at 15.
15?
Mhm.
She kind of straightens,
Asking you over, please, sir.
and she steps a little more forward, finally fully into the light. And this is the first time that you've really fully seen her in daylight. Before it was failing light, to now it's almost
What
like
color
daylight.
are her? What color are her eyes?
Her eyes? Just a milky white.
Oh, fascinating.
However, an interesting thing that wasn't the same as before. Or sorry, they're bright yellow. I lied.
Oh, okay.
An interesting thing that wasn't there before, though. Abu, she seems to be wearing around her neck a small set of tusks and a large set of tusks.
Oh, motherfucker. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and lean on the tusks and just like get real close to her. Just like put my elbow on the tusks and come real close to her.
I'm going to take a step back so I'm not between Abu and Spooky
Okay.
Bitch.
Spooky is. In my head, I'm gonna have Abu go straight towards. Abu, if you wouldn't mind, would you please walk up towards the many-handed fellow? I think he's going to probably give us most of the problems. Might be nice if you could make them kiss, like before. And then as I'm leaning on it, it's like, wow,
They're
are
much
very
stronger
fine
than they
tusks.
were before.
Ah, that's fine. Well, no, this is all in my. This
Mhm.
is Okay. Well,
I'm just
either
gonna
way.
walk there. So real quick,
steps
the
forward as well.
the dentures of doom. What are they on?
On a stump.
What's going on?
They're on a stump. Okay.
Oh.
They haven't
But
made a
yeah,
move.
as I've leaned on her now tusks, I'm going to very quickly draw my dagger and cut them off of her and throw them towards Abu. So the
Make
tusks
an
are no
attack
longer
roll.
on. Okay. That is a natural 20.
You slink forward as carefully as you can, and
Oh, I was already
look
leaning on
you
them.
look and see
I was on
these
her.
straps that are like holding it on, and you
Yeah.
lean forward, and as soon as your arm touches the tusk, you swing your hand forward with a dagger and slice the strap that was holding them, and they fall.
Mhm.
As soon as that happens, we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm ready for it.
All right. Rock and roll.
That is a 17.
She got a natural 19.
Oh, shit. Well, that's okay. So be it.
That's better than the first time she fucking did. What, didn't she roll like a 2 in the first
Yes.
fight? Like, my god.
Wah.
So
Anyway, yeah.
20,
So
It's a
I'm gonna take the brunt
7.
of this. I see this coming.
20, 7, Abu?
Good girl.
7 for Banan.
Oh, Bannon.
17
17.
for the boo. For the boo.
Andy, what'd you get?
Oh, I had a 17.
17 as well. Team. 10.
Dem tusks are on. I wanted to like cut them and like toss them towards Abu,
Mhm.
or at least out of the way. I don't want them at my feet. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Reach of the lady.
It's pretty much just as soon as you toss him is when her
She's gonna
turn
strike
begins.
me. I know.
So
Yep.
let's get some battle music going.
Which I can't hear.
If you watch the video on YouTube, you'll be able to hear it probably.
Probably. I mean,
Sorry.
I don't have it on loud.
It's okay. I could probably. Are we streaming it or is it?
I'm recording.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, then it should be fine. He should be able to
It's
get
fine.
it.
Well, just do what I did when I had a DM that refused to use music. Go to YouTube, play your own music for yourself. Straight up, there was a point in time where I was just a player, and it was just me, and I had to go save one of the other players, and the DM actually did something really fucking awesome. He made it so I had unlimited spell slots for a certain amount of time. So I just looked up on YouTube, I need a hero, and I'm like jamming out to that.
I need a hero. I'm hungry.
There my bard was just blasting and destroying shit all over. Oh god, it was amazing. It was the best.
Playlist of D&D background music.
Okay, so
Music. Here we go.
What is that the fourth thing? Not the zombie with bunches of arms. What is that thing?
So it's
the
Toothy Bitch,
it's
Arm Bitch. It's the
undead.
guy
It's the
that-
undead troll that Abu got his hammer from. Is now undead.
Ooh. Got it.
So
Stay fun.
I need
Me to throw a saving throw because that's about to happen.
Okay. I need a wisdom saving throw from you, Andy.
Well, that's not bad. That puts me at a 20.
20.
It's not natural, but it puts me at a 20.
Okay. You feel your muscles tighten. Like mid-throw. Like as soon as you let go, your muscles tighten up.
Mhm.
But you fight it off. Just barely.
Just a little bit of that lactic acid, man. I'm just waking up.
Alright. Next up is Abu.
It's a tiny object.
Huh?
What is All right. First off, do the tusks make it to me?
They just barely make it to your feet, yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to pick them up.
Go ahead and make
I know where this is going.
make either an investigation or a perception check, whichever one you want to do.
Investigation. Natural 20.
I want him to get pissed.
The larger set of tusks.
You go in there.
The larger set of tusks have familiar markings on them.
Yes, it's probably the commander of the garrison who carried the hammer. Hence
No.
why the troll had the hammer. No? Oh.
It's Grandma. It's Grandma.
No, it's
Small
not Grandma.
tusks, because Granny was V.
Oh,
The smaller husks, you can tell from the markings the smaller husks are from your clan, but you don't know whose they belong to. However, the larger tusks are someone that you did know quite well.
I'm displeased about this.
it's well. I wanted them out of the picture so that you could
Yeah.
bury them properly. Have like a proper funeral or something along those lines.
I see you with your repatriation. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I just don't want. Yeah.
With that knowledge,
Let's call
what
it
do you wish to
instinct.
do?
Just seeing those, Andy is just like,
I'm
well, we're
enraged
gonna fight. Let's get these out of the way.
because this is a desecration. I am displeased. So I want to do a psionic thing here. Those dentures are creeping me the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a tree stump. But no one's told me how big the tree stump is. So I actually want to reach out to the tree towards the teeth on the tree stump and close my fist. And I want the roots of the tree stump to come up and crush.
I love it. I love it. It's like the tree reverses itself to grab him.
Rip the tree up into the ground. I'm getting propelled as hard as I can at many arms over here and play some catch.
Yes.
I have no
To
idea
assist in this.
if this
I
is
love it.
technically
I love
allowed,
it.
but I don't give a shit. This is
love
gonna
it.
be awesome. So this is your telekinetic movement.
I can make a creature with my mind.
So one thing I want you to do is make an intelligence check.
Can I inspire him? Can
So-
like me throwing the tusks towards him be an inspiration?
Oh, don't
For him
worry.
to do this?
Because of everything going on, I'm gonna let him add his proficiency bonus to this. So
Awesome.
roll d20, add 6.
That's right.
19. It's 25. Okay.
Nice.
Five.
Okay.
5.
Roll 2d8.
Josh is just like, oh my god.
There's a reason I stepped back. And I did not want to be anywhere between Buki and Abu.
You don't understand. You're going to get thrown into this whether you like it or not.
Oh, I know. I'm debating between where I'm gonna do.
Hold on. D8, the ridiculous one.
The pyramid looking one. So 2d8. So
2d8. So 7 and a 3.
so it's 10 points of damage to the teeth
And they are grappled
as you
by a
crush
tree.
them. And then you chuck it
Yes.
at the.
Yes.
Okay.
The whole
So
like a ball.
Like a ball. The teeth and the tree stump.
So go ahead. Roll another d8.
I'm still a quick attack. Don't I roll a d10?
Oh.
Because I'm a level 5 now.
Oh yeah, he should be a D10 now.
Level 5 is what's making it a d8.
Oh.
It was a d6. Now it's a d8.
Oh.
So
Hey.
okay.
Oh.
Fuck. That's a hell of a start.
Somebody divided by 0. Somebody divided by 0.
What?
Force Rhoda.
The stump is disappearing.
Yeah,
Yes.
the stump's just like disappearing.
Yeah.
It's
There's basically a hole in the ground.
It's just a big hole in the ground now.
Okay.
Damn straight.
So
I was going. I just
7
it's like it
damage
was
to
just
that
slowly
thing,
collapsing in on itself.
Yeah.
So somebody divided by 0.
pretty much. So that happened.
I like
That's
it.
your action. Yeah. So that's both of your attacks. The first attack for the teeth, and the second attack for the troll. Good fucking start. You got your bonus
Wait,
action still.
Does she get staggered? Like, does she stagger back? Is she out? Like, does she moved backwards from me a little bit?
No, he threw it at this thing.
Oh. Oh, okay, that works.
Or did you throw it at the shaman?
Move. I'm not a many-armed man.
Many armed man. Okay.
Yeah, he's the big scary
We should
thing.
play for the pros. All them hands.
So
I was gonna say he should be able to catch it.
it smacked
It's not our
against
fault
his
if he
body, and he recoiled from it. But
Aw.
all of the mouths open and let out a cry. Oh, yeah. Anyway, hey, don't king shame this thing, okay? Don't king shame the dire troll.
It's like he lifts it up.
You got your movement and bonus action. What do you want to do?
Laugh.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I think let's take a step forward, and can I give the rocks in the fire on the edge of the fire pit here one hell of a boot in the direction of our Lady Green?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
Blind
So
her.
For her.
Blind her.
Shit.
you just go ahead and kick.
I'm gonna kick some dirt at you.
Roll a d20.
19.
19. Okay, so she is gonna have disadvantage on whatever she does next turn, but so is Andy.
No, that's fair. But I'm a rock person. I should be able to handle rocks being
You-
thrown at me.
You just
There's
got
also-
like hot coals,
Oh, hot coals. That would do it. Yeah.
hot coals and rocks. Just got kicked up. But
I would laugh if the skull had like gone at her and just like the squish just. Nyeh.
all right, so Bannon.
Kick the flaming skull at her.
Why does Bannon have a 7 but is before me?
Because I forgot to sort the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I was confused.
Andy.
I wasn't
Sorry.
going to bring it up, but
Yeah, that
I mean, that's whatever.
makes more sense now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Well, I am right next to her, aren't I?
Yes.
So
Whatever you're about to do,
that makes a lot of things tricky.
you're a little hot right now.
I'm a little toasty.
Yeah.
I'm getting some burning stuff.
One of them gonna be gone.
What's that?
I expect one eyebrow to be seared away.
It just might be. You don't know yet.
One of my eyebrows now has like a line through it, like
One of those.
little scar line. Yeah.
What you got?
Go away. I didn't want that to go away either. What the fuck happened? Oh, my internet just went out and came back. Hold on. We're fixing this. Give me a split second. I don't
You
know
go
if
to
you saw-
Yelp.
Yeah, it's loading. It's loading.
Bannon, what do you have upon you that is painful that you can do in midair?
Full in midair. Are you? What?
Are you thinking of doing what I think you're gonna do?
Never toss a dwarf.
Throw him. Toss me. Give me just a second. It is still loading.
There's a difference between toss and huck.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
He's overhand. Never mind.
Okay, let's look at this. Da-da-ba-ba-da. What do I want to do?
Taking the music. This is from The Witcher,
There you
which
go.
I've never played.
Great game. You should play it.
Well,
I don't have a game console.
I don't either.
I've never owned a game console.
Oh, that hurts me.
Yeah, it does blow the minds of the young one here.
That
Hold
hurts
on.
my soul.
Hold on. Xbox One,
PlayStation.
PS3, Nintendo Wii, PS4, all those games.
Nerd.
Console that can play all three: Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega. There's a PS2 hiding over there. Somewhere around over on that other table, I have a Super Nintendo Mini.
Nice.
So
I'm very, very
I know what I want
angry.
to do.
Okay.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna do Melf's acid arrow, but instead of shooting it, I'm going to just stab her with it because she is right there. Like, I'm
Okay.
going to just bring it into her, which is actually quite damaging, which I've now realized.
Mouse acid arrow is extremely damaging. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll your attack. You do have disadvantage.
I do. You're right.
Fault.
Okay,
But so does she.
that's not bad. Hold on. So then I get an added blah blah because my attack, right? So that's a +7 for my attack.
For your spell attack modifier. Yeah. It should be
Yeah.
your spell sheet
Shit,
there.
yeah.
I believe it is a plus.
It is a +7. Well, that's wonderful because my lowest number was 12. +7 puts me at a nice 19. So,
Definitely
you know,
hits.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Definitely hits. So you quickly
yeah.
reach in your bag. You grab out the the concoction
Right
that
in
you
the
have
neck. Like,
for
right
this
freaking
spell,
here.
and just go right into the neck. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Which is on a hit 4d4.
Mm-hmm.
44. 44.
4d4. Oh, but could I cast it at my 3rd level?
Yeah, you can upcast it.
I want to do it. So it's another 5d4. Sorry, my bad. That is 4 plus 2, so 6, 10, 13, 15, and 18.
Sweet.
So that is 18 points of damage to her, and she has freaking acid. And all I did.
She takes it directly to there. She opens her mouth, and it, facial wise, looks like she screams, but no one hears anything. There is no sound at all that comes from her.
Did I stab her vocal cords? I hope so.
In what neighborhood on the other side of the county is hearing her scream?
It's just projecting.
He's about to stab some cheerleader, and he's like, "That was that."
Okay, so that puts me down.
Over there on Elm Street.
Unless I grab it out of her and stab her again, but yeah. Just making a note.
So
Okay, do I have another move besides that? I think that's it.
that's your action. You got your bonus action and movement.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm going to brace for whatever she's going to attack me with next. So, just so you know, I am in a protective stance. I am ready for her to come back at me.
Readying yourself. Gotcha. Okay. Well.
And also, I've already dusted all the stuff off of me. No more burns.
Okay. Well, the undead soldier steps forward and then steps kind of into the coals there itself.
Catch on fire.
It pulls out this really disgusting looking sword. This thing looks rusted as shit, and it looks like, I mean, you should, hopefully you have your tetanus shots, we'll put it that way. This thing is gonna be nasty. But even with advantage, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's
piss me off.
13 to hit for its first attack. Second attack, that's a 20 to hit, not natural. And the third attack, that's a 16 to hit. Don't think that hits you. No, it doesn't. So he takes a swipe at you and just glances off of your armor. The second swipe goes across one of your arms, and the third swipe you manage to duck out of the way of. The one that did hit you, you take... Fuck to my D10. Oh. Nope, sorry, D8. Oh. Sweet. Max damage. 12. Nope, sorry. 8 plus 3. Not 9 plus 3. Jesus fuck, Dustin. Yeah, 8 plus 3. 11. Math.
Damage.
11
Take 11 damage.
Yeah, Jesus.
That is 11.
My mather didn't math right.
Your math
The
right.
dire troll first makes a bite at you.
Troll, is that the many heads?
Yeah, that's a 22 to hit.
Great.
8 flush. So you take 9 points of piercing damage
It's stabbed right here.
and 5 points of poison damage
No! No
as
poison.
just a bunch of the teeth just bite into you in some sensitive areas between your armor. After that,
That's pleasant.
it then makes some claw attacks. So,
Well, it does have a lot of arms.
natural 20.
Fuck.
So let me go ahead and get that one out of the way.
That's where I'm gonna die.
We do have the cleric awake this time.
Yep. So, 6,
Should help. Maybe.
12. 15 points of damage for that attack. This thing's dangerous.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're gonna play that game.
14 to hit, that'll miss.
Aw.
Uh, a 30 to hit. So that'll hurt.
That's a pretty hard hit. That's. I gotta think about how that rolled. So you rolled a 20 plus 10?
I get a 19 plus 11.
Oh, wow.
It literally cannot miss me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
attacking
dangerous.
Baron? I thought
So-
this thing's attacking me.
It is. He's saying if it attacks him, he's fucked. So, another 6 points of
That
damage.
just means you need to keep healing Abu as much as possible during this fight. Just keep on healing him. So that Abu can keep on handling it.
And another 14 to hit. So, this thing, once it bites and kind of rears back, it spins and the arms just slash at you like crazy.
This is some Crimson Typhoon kaiju motherfucker shit.
I was
So-
thinking Tyrant.
so what are you
the
at now for hit
Tasmanian
points?
Devil.
You were at
Type
52.
Minus 35.
35
17.
points of damage.
Oh
So,
no!
Bannon, what do you got for that?
Yeah, you should probably help him. Like,
I'm glorious. I'm gonna go on glorious. Come on, let's get it.
Oh my god. I'm loving this thing.
my lord.
Too terribly quick.
Well,
Well, well.
I hate the fact that everything I want to do is concentration. So,
Music tunes itself perfectly.
I'm going to
Run away.
no.
You run away.
We will hunt you down.
I know.
If you
You are so fired if you run away.
the goblin's ass.
You will become a weapon. He moves.
To touch him.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, there's a tent between you and Teeth.
yeah. The teeth are strapped up.
Yeah, the teeth are in a bit of a situation.
Yeah, even if the teeth could reach you right now, they couldn't chomp down because they're kind of grappled. So they got to bite through all that wood before they can.
I
come
know
out.
what I want to
That's what
do
she
because
said.
it would help out more. But I don't know if he would survive long enough for that to be good.
No, you need to fix him now.
I know. So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level
Okay,
to heal him 3d8 plus
your wisdom.
my spellcast plus 4.
Stay with me, homeboy.
If I had another round to prepare, I could heal you 28 guaranteed.
Oh, with
Beacon of Hope.
yep. Beacon of Hope. As long as you're within range of the beacon, any healing you take is maxed. No rolls.
So instead of 28 that it could have been, 313. So you get 11.
Okay,
That's a wonderful use of 3rd level
so you're
spell.
at 28.
I'm happy with this. I at least got 2 more good hits in me.
And then
I can help.
don't know. My head might just fly so much and make Dustin so happy, I'll survive.
Say, I have both acid and poison arrows. I have acid arrows with the Melf's acid arrow, and then I have poison arrows that I made. So we can work on some shit.
I'm going to cast
arrows is not going to help.
spiritual weapon.
I also have
Bonus
the word
action,
of
spiritual
healing.
weapon,
or
okay.
Healing word.
Yeah.
And be like, you're fine, Abu, and you'll be fine.
Going to leave it at second level.
And I can bring you back to life, too.
Okay.
So.
And I would like it right here, or well, you can't see it. So between, basically where Sin was.
Okay.
So it's where it can hit any of the three minus the teeth.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yep. Once I find the fucking thing.
And it's a book.
Find the book. Find the book.
There's a book.
Okay, and
That's
This
right.
goblin thing with the many arms has a mouth on its chest, right?
yeah,
Good.
And then which one did
Something's
you
getting
want to
shoved
attack
in
with
there.
it?
I'm going to attack the dire troll, which is something I've never heard of before.
Yeah, I know. It's from the... Oh, what was that
Wait.
from?
It's from the
Yeah, I missed. 3 on the dice. I missed.
Okay. The Dire Troll is from MTOF, so Orden Kanan's Tome of Foes.
Okay, well,
That
that's
happened.
it for.
The
So
teeth.
there's now a book there.
Yep. The teeth are going to attempt to get out. The teeth do
I
not
just
get
like
out.
the teeth.
The teeth are still trapped!
The tree stump
Just like
rolls and
Just
shakes
like wobbles.
and moves. It's about
The
it.
cannibal cage
I
from
love it.
Pirates.
I love it.
The shaman glares at you and smiles.
Of course.
Huh. Huh, huh, huh.
I know what you want to do,
Huh.
but are you willing to kill me this early on in the campaign?
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, he is willing to kill me this early on in the game. That is a natural 20.
Okay, so you're not pushed 10 feet away, and you take half damage.
Ah, okay. Hit me.
Oh, she hits you all right.
I'm sure she does.
3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Oh God. 3d8. 8, 7, 4. So 19.
19.
Poison
Half.
damage?
Half would
half.
be 9 or 10.
9.
Oh, it's half, so it's just 9.
So
okay,
9 points
that's
of
fine.
damage.
That's fine.
As
I
she
can do
just
that.
puts her hand up to your chest and lets a thunder wave out, and you kind of
Yeah, I still got 34. Mm-hmm.
lose your breath for a minute there, and she looks off to the left here, off to the side, smiles. She turns
I don't
and
like
begins
this.
walking away. You do get an
No.
attack of opportunity on her.
No,
if you
no,
want
no,
to.
no. I get attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I get attack of fucking
Takes a
opportunity. That's what
walk.
happens.
Really?
I am hitting her with flaming sphere.
You gotta.
Right
It's gotta
now.
be a melee attack.
Oh, it's gotta be melee?
Mhm.
Fuck yeah, okay. So can I do Melf's acid arrow again, but with like
Switch your thing
crossbow?
back
I'm
in my direction,
proficient
please.
in crossbow,
That's a spell.
but it's also a crossbow.
You would be able to.
Arrows and crossbows are different. Crossbows
You'd be
are
able to
bolts.
shoot her with one of your
One of my
poisoned ones. Like
Okay.
do a crossbow attack. with a poison shot, basically.
I'd feel to leave where she was standing.
So that would still be 4d4, but with poison damage
Plus a d8, yeah.
plus a d8.
If you
Okay,
hit. So
yeah.
it's plus 6
I
to
hit.
hit.
Cool. And I have a +7 if I attack right, so I'm gonna hit this bitch.
A plus 6 to
Oh
hit.
yeah,
For you.
a +6 to hit. Doesn't matter. I hit her. I'm 15 plus 6, so that's 21. So I
Definitely
hit the
hits
bitch. The bitch is getting hit.
So,
And then I have 4d4 plus 6. Is that what you said?
plus a d8.
Excellent.
44 plus a
Plus
d8.
a d8.
And then.
Oh, excellent. So we have 2, 6, 10. Sorry, I have to do math. 11, 2d6, 11, and then d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
That puts us at 19 points of damage.
19 plus 3 more.
Plus
because of your
3
dexterity.
more.
So 21.
22.
Or
So
22.
22.
Yeah.
I told you my mather ain't mathing, right?
Yep, 22.
So it hits her in the back, and it hurt like hell.
Yeah.
And she takes a moment and stops.
Any
And
chance I could
turns-
also whip her and bring her back?
You'd only get one.
No. Ah, damn. Okay.
But she turns and glares at you, and you just hear in your mind booming. Next time. Like loud enough to where, like, it's almost like a splitting migraine. And she
I holler
continues walking.
back. I holler back. Okay, Toodles, you hag. I'm trying to antagonize her. Bring her back. Bye.
He's always leaving the party early.
Abu. You're up.
Yes. Good. Shame she moved. How squishy is the undead troll?
Yes. How squishy?
There's
How squishy?
the undead troll. His face is all messed up from that first fight.
His body cavity or
Uh,
his torso look like?
If I remember right, didn't you dig your axe into his chest?
Probably. Yes.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
So
Into his chest. I put a hole through the center of him with a maul.
go ahead.
So he's
Make your attack.
not allowed to do it. I'm just collating data, as they say.
Go ahead and make your
I
attack.
don't like either of them. Still, I want to pull Protector out of the scabbard, and Protector in full short form is only like this big.
Yeah.
I do not like the dire troll. Fuck that guy. He bit me. So I'm gonna
Smack the
take
shit out of
the hammer. I'm gonna take the hammer. I'm gonna take Protector, and I'm gonna stick it in the chest mouth.
Okay.
And then something essentially along the lines of breathe typhoon to the hammer. And then if we get the hammer for floating stand within the patrol, because fuck him.
Go ahead and roll an attack. You can use Great Weapon Master with this.
Oh, I'm going to. Good weapon master, that son of a bitch, because I am not pleased.
So whatever you roll plus 3, essentially.
Really? Where'd my rum go?
Where'd my rum go? I need this.
Is this a good drink or a bad drink?
It's a stressful drink.
Natural 20.
Yes!
He goes squish. He goes squish. He goes squish.
Got you.
So yeah.
From the bottle. Just from the bottle.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Of
honey.
course. I don't have a cup near me.
I need to bring you some proper whiskey. That's okay. Whatever.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I need to bring you some proper whiskey.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's a lot wrong with Jack.
So,
Yes. I have Typhoon whispered breathe at my giant hammer, which has decided to handle out his ass.
So here's what we're gonna do. Roll your normal damage, 2d6 plus 5, or well, 2d6 real quick.
Second floor.
So 10. That gets doubled because of the natural 20. So 20
Plus
plus 5,
bludgeoning.
so
25.
25, plus 10 for Great Weapon Master,
For great weapon
so
master.
35.
Stop it.
So 35.
Don't be mean to Dustin.
And because that was awesome, 70 points of damage.
Oh, shit. That's a lot. He dead. You're killing him. You're killing him from this. You're doing that on purpose.
Yes.
He's still alive.
Oh, shit.
But he is
Did you say 7 or
Yeah.
17?
70.
Oh, 70.
He
Oh.
doubled it. He doubled the
Yeah.
critical.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's still alive. It does not look okay, even a little. Like, not even. This thing's not cool. You do have your second attack, sir.
You were supposed to do this. Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Mental image. So it expanded in its mouth. So theoretically, its chest cavity is on.
So the mouth was like right here. He shoved it in there. He launched it out. So the initial hit was the damage that he did. And then me doubling it was because he fucking expanded it inside of him. And
Does he have control on a stick? That's my question.
essentially.
It's
so
a kebab.
He could beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
This is true. He
You
could swing
could
him.
beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. I would allow this.
Take a swing. Hit the other motherfucker with the other motherfucker.
To do with the hammer just a little bit.
What?
I think he knows what I want to do with the hammer just a little bit.
Okay.
Because my idea was to shove it in his mouth where it's standing vertically parallel to the torso.
Oh,
Oh.
not how I. Oh.
He a
So you just
popsicle.
fucking punched through and then expanded.
Yes.
So went instead
Yeah.
of
And that
Yes.
happened.
okay. You can still swing the motherfucker.
With stab the undead troll character. The opportunity here to inconvenience both of them die. So I reached down between the knees of the dire troll because that's where the handle is now.
Yep.
I grabbed the handle and I flipped and swinging just at arm's height in a half circle as hard as I possibly can. We will roll the green dice of doom. And I want to smash into our undead buddy here.
Yes. Do it.
So I can't imagine he's terribly structurally sound, being that he has a giant hole of his torso. The way you break a cinder block is to hit it from the side.
Oh god.
15.
15 plus.
Plus what?
8.
What's your attack?
Are you doing Great Weapon Master?
Once in a turn?
No, you can do it with every hit, bro.
Do it with every attack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, then yeah, he is. Yeah.
So
So
it would just be plus 3, which would bring it to 18,
Yep.
and his AC is 17. Oh, not even shitting you. It's right there. Ah, beautiful.
Wait. Which guy only has 17? Is it the
The
one
undead guy that he's hitting with. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll your damage.
So he's gonna kill the motherfucker, or he's gonna hit a motherfucker with a dead motherfucker. That's what it's gonna do.
Again, it's again the 2d6 plus 5.
2d6 plus 5.
That's next to a 1.
So 7 plus 5,
Plus
12.
5.
Plus 10,
It's fine.
22.
22.
So,
And
I
what's
like
the
it.
additional damage for the claws and teeth of the dire troll?
Ooh.
just gonna
Oh,
add
that's
the
a good
claws,
point, because
actually.
his things are just bleh.
Mhm.
They're flailing. Flailing
So-
around.
Flail! Flail! I'm the only one who gets that joke.
10. So 32 points of damage. As this happens, Andy, you've been covered in stuff before,
Yeah, I've been covered in stuff before.
but you're covered with so much stuff right now.
Yeah.
You've never been this filthy in your life because that was
It's
just
not
barely
dirt.
enough to kill that thing. So it explodes on impact, and he was swinging
Okay.
in this direction.
Oh yeah, so I got splattered.
You are completely and utterly splattered
Okay.
with
Start
you
collecting
don't
some
want
goop.
to know what.
Nah,
The
probably not.
undead troll is still standing.
His feet are. His horse is gone, but his feet are still there.
He, he's still standing.
Nah.
He is not
there.
okay by any means. That was definitely more than half his health. You do have your action surge,
Yes, I do.
which would
I'm
mean
also
2
going
more
to flank
attacks.
him. I'm gonna flank him
You
while
would-
this
you-
is happening.
You could if it was your turn.
Ah,
But
damn it.
he can move.
2 more attacks.
Abu can move and get advantage.
That's fair.
So you could move here and roll with advantage.
That's true.
hmm
That way you
Um,
can definitely hit him again.
So do you want to use your action surge?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So go ahead and roll another attack with advantage.
Okay.
Only if you move here though.
Only if I move where?
Here, because then you'd
Yeah,
be
you have to
flanking
be
with Andy.
diagonal from.
There you go.
Okay.
Now we flank him.
So, when you attack and understand something, I'm so angry right now. But I may have forgotten my sling and my other maul and my small hatchet in my tent. So I'm going to stab this son of a bitch in the side of the head with what's in the me. And repeat this the way the Loxodons should in glorious battle.
That's a proper send off.
18.
18.
18.
Let's hit. 17 is his armor class, so it hits.
I would argue that those tusks get a plus something because bone is pretty strong.
Ivory.
Go ahead, roll. Fuck it, we'll make it
It's a D4.
2d8. 2d8,
2d8. The d8s.
and then plus your strength. So plus 4.
Where the hell are my d8s? Where the hell did they go?
Right there. No, other side.
Shut up, Dustin.
7.
So 9 plus 4 for your strength, so 13.
13. Lucky 13.
He's still alive. Below
Oh, we're
10
gonna
now.
fix that.
You have one more attack.
Tongue punch.
Well, that's
Can
your
I
attack.
can I tongue punch him holding another tusk?
Like just as like a tongue punch him with the trunk with the tusk. Tunky tusk punch.
Damn, I really do. 20, right?
Yep. Roll your d20.
16.
16 with the pluses
Yep.
definitely hits. Oh god.
10.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
D6 plus 4.
And then add a d8 to it for the smaller tusk. So you're holding the smaller tusk with your trunk. and hit him with it.
Yes.
So
Which was a 6 plus 4 is a 10. Is a 3.
so 13. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, he's dead.
Squeak. I want him to scream.
I want you to take 2 tusks, crisscross over him, and slowly pull his head from his body.
So you
And then light him on fire.
you take the big tusks and you shove
Slowly.
into the open chest cavity. You shove the tusk in. You take the smaller one with your trunk and bring it down into the clavicle here, and you are face to face with this thing. And its one eye, slightly glowing with necrotic energy, just flickers. You hear a rattling as the light
My
goes
response
out.
to this, and my response is, "Well, I love you too, beautiful." And then and he drops to the ground.
And we need to burn him. He's already on the fireplace. He needs to be on fire.
Yeah.
He's laying in the coal. When you kicked it, the fire kind of went out, but the coals are still there.
Yeah.
Easy to get it back up.
Let him
However,
burn.
you have one other thing to deal with still.
Oh yeah, I'm coming to it.
The teeth are still a thing right now.
I'm coming
I'll
over.
fix that.
It's still there.
Um,
We can see her on the map.
Yeah.
Light him up, light him up.
Oh wait.
She's still there for a moment.
She was. Can I
Wait. My little bitch. I can still attack my other bitch.
She's in the dark, but you got night
I
vision.
might
want to
go after her.
You can try.
was on an
You want to?
attack. Come on.
Whatever you want to do. You going after her
Yeah,
or the teeth?
I want to go after this bitch.
Okay,
Nope.
so you're
Teeth are pretty well. Yeah, teeth are pretty well taken care
Here.
of. Hold on.
you can get right up next to her.
And say, yeah, I'm going after her. Yeah, put me there.
Mhm.
Does she see me coming? Can I be quiet and stealthy?
Let's make a
Technically,
stealth check.
Abu should still have part of his movement, right?
You do, yeah.
Abu could throw me.
You got
I'm saying-
25.
I'm kidding.
You got 25 feet of movement, Abu, if you wanted to move anywhere.
If you want to come with me, and then Bannon can deal with the teeth for a minute.
If you want to. Or did you want to?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So at the end of
Um,
your turn, you're there.
Before I start walking now, I'm gonna throw my flint and steel to Marbles because he's just hanging out.
Yeah, Marbles is hanging out. Marbles is gonna guard the teeth.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna throw the flint and steel to him. I'm gonna twist my hand in the air. I'm gonna point. Light him up, little man. And then
Yeah,
I'm
Marbles
gonna.
is having fun. He's just lighting every little piece of him on fire.
So on Andy's turn, he'll take his turn to light the fire and get that going.
Yeah.
Andy, you
Marbles
run
has
up
been
there.
sitting back.
You follow Abu
I'm on a pat. Yeah. Okay.
and reach there.
Yeah. Are we able to flank her? Yes. Okay. Brilliant.
Well,
Um.
Not quite.
With his
Not
max
quite?
movement, he's there, and your max movement, you're there. So not quite.
Well, I can still attack her, and then
Yeah.
maybe step forward.
It just wouldn't be advantage. That's all.
Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I can deal with it. Okay, so here's the deal. I am going to. Oh my God, do I have access to Cloud Kill now? I have
Don't
access
know.
to that?
Do you?
This is cooking. We probably do.
I might. I think I have one. I can. No. Do I?
Let me double check it here.
Right? Because yeah, last time it was weird. So like I only have like level 1 and 2, but like I know I can do Melf's Acid Arrow as a level 3 thing, but Cloud Kill's level 5, and I'm at level 5 now. But I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
Level 5, you have to be, well, a full caster has to be like 13 or 11. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So
Oh,
ninth
gotcha,
level.
gotcha. So I
You
can't
would probably-
do it quite yet.
No.
Damn it. Okay, never mind. I won't do cloud kill. I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
Nope.
Okay, so here's the deal. This bitch. I don't like this bitch. And I've decided I'm going to distract the shit out of her so that Abu can have at her in a second. So let's go ahead and... I'm going to vine whip her.
Okay.
Or not vine whip, but, you know, whip her
Using your
and
whip,
bring her
yeah.
towards me. And I'm going to be holding a poison arrow. So I pull her into a poison arrow. Like, I whip her, pull her in, she gets hit with a poison arrow, and then
Okay.
I'm going to shove her back.
All right. Roll an attack with your whip.
Okay, so that's D20. Attack with my whip would be an 18.
So yeah, that does hit.
Yeah.
So you do pull her
and-
in.
Well, that's plus 6. So that's 1d4 plus 3 slashing already.
Yep.
So that's a 3 plus 3, so that's 6 points of damage already.
Okay.
She then gets hit with a poison arrow, which
So,
is...
For an attack with that, I'll give it to you. Go ahead, roll
Okay.
a d20. We'll see if it gets through.
20! I got a 20!
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah! I got a 20!
Go ahead.
This bitch going down!
Roll the poison damage.
That's 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
4.
44,
4. So
45.
that's 8. 11. And 13 plus
13.
4, which is 17.
So 13 doubled to 26.
26. Plus 4. Okay, so
30.
then I'm at 30.
30.
30 points of damage plus the 6 that happened earlier with the whip.
She's not looking okay.
Yay!
Not even a little.
Good.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna whisper to her, "Hi, Haggy."
Okay. Bannon, you're up.
Bannon, just make sure you have access to destroy the teeth if need be. That's all we need. Focus on the teeth. Maybe some Abu.
I can't get to Abu. I can.
Okay.
My speed is 25, so I
Well, then
cannot do
use-
any healing of him. But what I can do is I learned this trick. Sorry,
I learned this trick from a Mistress Pike. It's called guiding bolt up her ass.
I. This is
Up
great.
the butt. So you would need to move.
You need to
Who are you shooting?
shooting the bitch
Okay.
at 120 feet, a creature of your choice within range.
Yep.
It does not say I have to see her, but
Oh.
there's a decent argument I can see her.
Yeah.
You can see where the
standing
two of
right
us
here.
went.
Right here. Yeah, you got a good line on her.
Okay.
Back there you weren't able to, but yeah, you got a
Okay.
good light on her. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I'm going to bump it to 2nd level.
Okay.
By hit, it's 5d6.
Yeah.
That's a
Kill her.
10 plus my attack. Spell attack is 7. That's a 17.
So as you're walking forward, you remember the battle, the last battle.
Oh no.
You remember the pain that she caused you and the
Ooh.
fear that that instilled in you. But you also remember
Also the last two times of fun.
you also remember the strength of your friend Abu in that battle. You remember Andy standing tall and fighting with everything she had. You remember Sin standing against
burning everything in
and
her
burning everything in her path.
path.
You stand firm against the object of your fear. You say a quiet prayer to Ayun and create the guiding bolt in your hands. How do you want to do this? She has 2 hit points.
Bannon gets to kill.
It's a guiding bolt up her ass. Because she's not looking at me.
She's facing me.
Yeah,
So
she's currently whipped.
She's bound.
The whip
Oh,
hasn't
shit.
quite come off yet.
I'm gonna get
You
electrocuted.
just whispered that to her. And Bannon,
Like,
Hi, Haggy.
with
Well,
with a roar of anger and frustration, you launch the guiding bolt.
Mind. In her mind, I tell her, I told you were going to burn, you cunt.
It goes directly up her ass,
what?
and for a moment, nothing happens. Her eyes get wide. She
Any last
opens her
words?
mouth, and you're ready for another soundless scream. But instead, what happens is a bright light comes out of her mouth, and then her eyes and her ears as she explodes. Essentially, yes. Yeah. She explodes.
So, that was 19 points of radiant damage, by the way.
Yeah, she had
Just-
2 hit points. Jesus. That's
She
how
was
you kill a
an
bitch.
orc or a troll?
Uh,
Was she an orc or a troll?
I don't care. I'm burning
Ah.
everything. We are burning
I was gonna say,
everything.
yeah. Abu, would you assist me in carrying this back to the fire? Just gathering her
Yes.
up and
I
burning.
So-
hate that it's called Sacred Flame, but it's radiant damage.
Yeah, it's very misleading. Well, after that happens, the teeth are going to go ahead and try to get out again. You are very
Marbles
lucky
is one.
that you went after her, though. Because had you not, she would have used a blight against Andy.
Yeah, I had a
8d8
feeling.
necrotic damage.
Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That bitch
Um,
needed to die.
The teeth do find their way out. They do shoo
Marbles
their way out.
starts screaming.
And Marbles,
Marbles
does
is-
let off an alarm. It gets up on this log here.
Oh
Um,
no, Bannon!
It opens its mouth. And you hear doop, 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 as bolts of magic shoot out. What is it? 3.
Bannon, the book. Use the book.
Yeah, 3.
Can he?
I can move it as a bonus action on my turn,
And then attack with it.
but yeah. So
But you take 7 points of damage as into your back. 3 magic missiles just fire up your back, acupuncture style.
Dwee! Just like as like a jitter.
All right. That brings us to Abu.
God
Mm.
damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
Bannon.
You hear
I had an idea.
You hear Marbles
Hey,
setting
Bannon.
off the alarm. Bannon lets out a cry of pain.
Yeah, I figured. So I'm because I really want to take the green hag apart bit by bit. And he stole my fun, but I do recall that there are teeth. So what I'm going to do, because go big or go home, is I'm going to charge back towards my boy Bannon. And I am going to, without stopping, snatch said teeth up in one hand, like a pair of brass knuckles, And I'm going to bring them down as hard as I possibly can and split that tree that's laying on the ground in half. Over and over and over again. Because dentures are creepy.
Dentures are creepy.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep,
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to
That
sleep.
is what. That's what I did with Gareth with Dustin's character in another. I was subbing.
Roll a d20. Add 6.
That was funny.
6 or 7
A 6.
for strength. Okay. I'm going to put all my speed behind this. This is a full-on, I am at a dead stampede run when I snatch this up and bring them down.
And you're right. It would be plus 7.
Awesome. 18.
18. It
I
definitely
like this
works.
Damn right about it.
I'm gonna do a thing here. So I'm gonna also let you use your tongue punch for this. So essentially, it'll be 3
Wah, wah,
smashes in doing this. This is gonna hurt.
Me?
Oh
No, it's not.
shit, that hurt like hell. Well, you might
That's
have a
right,
knuckle or
dude.
2 out of place. I ain't gonna lie. But 12.
Yeah, that's what Scar looks like that.
Like, it's all back in place because fuck pain.
You do 27 points of damage.
Accept that.
Throughout all of the punches as it finally comes off your fist. The trunk is wrecked, and the teeth
It
are
is,
kind of like
yeah.
indented in the ground.
There's a few missing.
The metal teeth. There's a couple over here, a couple over there. There's
Teeth
one.
doesn't
There's
handle
one
like
dug
collectibles in a
in.
jar.
There's one dug in between your knuckles. Probably gonna hurt tomorrow, but yeah, that
Tomorrow.
just fucking happened.
That's right, it did.
Are the teeth finally dead?
Not yet, but good God.
Hey, come collect these things and put them in a jar.
I would be. Really? Can we assume that the hag, the non-hag hag, that the shaman is like burned up, or do I need to?
You don't have to worry about that bitch at all.
Okay, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
19
Is there
points of
anything-
radiant damage.
Was there anything left by her at all that I can grab on the way?
You can go ahead and make
Kill
an
teeth.
investigation check.
Hold on. 19 plus whatever my
19.
investigation.
She needs a comb.
So,
Still need a
27.
comb.
So 26.
so if you want to take the time to look, this would be your action to do.
That's I feel like the teeth.
So
is,
basically, you're taking
like,
your
in
turn
good
to
hands.
look. So
Yeah, I'm gonna look
in
because
good hands.
yeah.
So
I'm really
you
punny tonight.
take a few moments to look around.
So you guys got it.
You find a small. It almost looks like a glass vial, but holding it, it doesn't feel like glass. It almost feels like metal. It's extremely hard, but inside it is a liquid that sort of looks like blood, but it shifts colors. It's red, now it's green, now it's blue, then it's back to red.
This isn't going to be one of those you pour a drop out and it turns into an undead thing that is under her command, is it?
What else?
There doesn't seem to be a lid to it. It is completely sealed.
That's creepy. Oh, alright.
Okay. What else?
That is what you find.
That's it?
Mhm.
This bitch was wearing
Well,
tusks earlier.
that's the only-
She has other shit.
That's the only thing of note, really. I mean, there's bits of clothing, like a necklace of like teeth different types of
A
tusks.
necklace
and
of teeth.
Um,
Interesting. I want to grab that too.
okay, but the only thing really of note to note would be that vial.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna walk casually over to the guys after picking up these items.
Okay.
Just to, help
Bannon,
very casually.
Okay.
this thing just
The
shot you in the
book
back.
is going to. Yeah. The book is going to move over, and the book's going to attack because knowledge is power.
Because knowledge is power.
And that's
I
a
don't know if these
15
things
on
can
the
be.
die.
I don't know if these things can be prone, but I'm gonna call them prone so you get advantage.
Teeth.
Okay, so 15 or it's a 15 on the die, so it's a 22,
Gotcha, definitely hits.
and
You cast it at second level, remember, so it's 2.
yeah, no, it's yeah. No, it starts at second level.
Oh, okay.
I cast magic missile.
Forgot about that.
D8 plus spell mod. A 6 plus 4 is 10.
10. Okay. It's still
Okay.
moving, I guess. That's your bonus action.
Yeah. Then I will cast Sacred Flame on it. It needs to make a dex save.
It definitely fails with a 2. And surprisingly, I know this is going to be shocking to everyone, but teeth aren't
It's
very
still
dexterous.
What?
Actually, never mind. They have a +4 to their dex. They have a +4. But
These
still you
are
fail.
dentures.
It takes 11 radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
I know what I want to do with the teeth after, but go ahead and do what you want to do. Let Bannon save the day for once.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature. So I want a flaming image of Macho Man Randy Savage to come down off the treetop. Oh, bam!
So,
Wonderful.
from
Real.
the book comes down and smashes into the teeth. They slightly twitch as the book moves out of the way. Bannon claps his hand together and lets out another roar. And from the tree behind him, a large man, slightly stout, more stout than the normal Randy Savage, mid-air. Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Just comes down, and there was already like a pretty good sized pit that it was in. Now this pit just sinks further, and there are bits of teeth everywhere, but that's all that's left of this set of dentures.
Wonderful.
Sweet.
Andy is going to walk around and collect all the little pieces of metal. Teeth
Go ahead, give me
that she
another
can find.
investigation check.
She's fucking weird.
Okay.
No, wait for it. You're gonna like what I'm gonna do with them. Oh, that's lovely. It's 17 plus 7, so as 24.
Okay, so you find 4 teeth,
Only
And-
4?
and as
Oh,
yeah, they were beat to shit.
Wow.
You find 4.
Even just
and
the pieces of metal.
Yep.
Just the pieces of the teeth. I don't have to have. Okay.
You get 4, and then you look up, and
Mhm.
Abu's standing there, kind of like calming himself down, and you look at his hand, and you're like, "Oh hey!" And you just
my head is kind of
just
It's
yank
like
the
there's
one
like-
out from his
There's like
hand.
6 or 7. Just like pluck, 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 pluck.
There's 2 in his hand that you just. So you have 16.
It was obviously deformed because I have broken my knuckles, but
Oh,
at the
it's fucked up.
But of course, I just do this.
Yeah.
and set
Just
everything.
like hell. That
Um,
works like hell.
It's
It.
around this point in time,
Everything
Abu,
drink.
that you start feeling all those bite marks and claw marks, and you're like, ow, ow, ow.
Bannon,
You
could you assist
need
Abu,
a
please?
drink.
So I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
Does this mean a drink?
Right after.
And then in my
And heal
next
for
round,
28.
I'm going to cast. Oh no, I can't cast. That would be my last third level spell slot. So I can cast at second level to use up all of those, which would be 2d8 plus 4, so I can heal you 18.
So your beacon of hope is a little desk with a book on it and some papers, because that would be your beacon. And you heal for another 28.
18.
18, you said?
18.
Yeah, yeah.
36.
All right.
46.
So you're at
46.
36.
Yep. 46.
46.
46.
You feel quite a bit better, a little sore, but you feel pretty
Still
good.
need a drink.
Bannon, goddamn that fucking magic missile got you right in a sensitive spot. But and Andy, your ears are probably still
Your
ringing
ass.
from the
I'm
thunder
sure.
wave. But other than that, you guys seem to have fared pretty well.
Marbles has made that fire awful large. And I'm going to use this chance to go ahead and get my crucible out. And I'm going to put the teeth in the crucible, set it in the fire, and let the teeth melt
Okay.
into because they are metal
Okay.
after all.
I'm going to take that log that I had cast light on that should be on fire, and I'm going to go around finding every bit of that troll, all the trolls I can find.
Have at it.
Varys actually steps out as well, and with quite a few casts of prestidigitation,
I was
makes
gonna
the
say,
smell of
could I-
burning troll dissipate.
Could he also cast it on me? Because I am still covered
Oh.
in shit.
Roll a persuasion check.
Varys, come on now. Oh, that's a 20.
He
Yes.
looks and goes, "What do you need help?" Oh, oh,
No. He just snaps his fin. No.
oh, oh.
No,
He's just constant casting.
Over here,
So
next
here's
to
the
the
deal.
fire.
I've made stuff for Sin, and I've made stuff for Abu.
Mm-hmm.
Bannon kind of came through tonight. He did a good job.
Kinda shitty.
I'm
Shit up like a
making
motherfucker.
There's these metal teeth.
He didn't do shit.
I would like to make Bannon a. Would you prefer a ring or a bracelet? Armband. You're an old man.
I'm old for a human, but I'm a spry 78. I just look old because I want to.
Okay, yeah. Well, what would you like, sir?
A ring would not hinder my writing as much as an armband would.
That's fair. Well, luckily for me, I have 15 gemstones.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast out a ring from those teeth, and I'm going to put a gemstone in it, and then you have another spell slot. Or another thing
Ring
to
of
put
spell
in.
storing, essentially.
Yeah, so go ahead and put that
Nice.
down as an item for yourself. I think, yeah,
That would
16
be
should make one ring. That should be fine, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that should do
Especially
it.
for
That's about all it
dwarf
should make. So
finger.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it'd be quite easy.
Because your fat sausage fingers.
So
Anyway, sorry.
you can store up to one again first level spell.
Yep, that's for you, Bannon.
Nice. The night winds down, and Abu, you're getting ready for bed.
Finally.
You reach down for protector, and as soon as your hand touches it.
Oh yeah, what did we do with the tusks?
You take 3 points of damage.
Oh.
And
Shit.
you, very
heavy.
confused, look at the now seared marks on your hand, almost like lightning, and you look down at it. And that's where we're on the game.
Forgot that.
So,
No! I wanted to make more shit. I wanted to make more shit, guys.
Those tusks, by the way, they're going to go in the bag because they're weaponry.
So you don't want to bury them?
Into glorious battle they go.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, can I claim the smaller ones? I know you're gonna want the big ones, but can I claim the smaller ones and make them into something? I can make all of them
No.
into something. No? Okay.
No.
No.
Lifter.
Sorry.
We'll
was
go
gonna
ahead
turn 'em
and
into
end the show there. Thank you all for watching again. Hope it was as fun for you guys as it was for us. And come back next week to figure out what the hell's going on with his hammer.